Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a special visitor here, Peter with Sons Insurance. And today what I want to do is kind of go ahead and ask some questions regarding to business, especially when it comes to auto and lawn care. If you're a person looking to get into this business, I think we have the right guy here to ask all the questions, right?
Yes.
So Peter, want to introduce yourself to my people?
Hey guys, thanks for inviting me and having the opportunity to meet you today here in Beaver Dam. I've heard of the Kisii Yard guy, and today I said, let me go and see this guy. And I'm impressed for what I've seen. But first of all, it's Peter, as you heard, the CEO and founder of Sun Insurance and Logistics. We do insurance for small businesses. We help them to start business from scratch, form like LLC. And my specialization is in trucking for hire. Those guys who knows my channel, they know I help them with insurance stuff and with the DOT stuff out from their company. And yes, today I just came here and to see what he has, and if he has questions, he can ask me. But I'm the insurance guy, guys.
So I guess what I want to ask, so like, you have seen what I do. And so, there's some guys out there who wants to get into business. And my thing is like, if you get into business, always make sure you have insurance, because if you go out there and you do damage to property, that can end your career. And also they can come after your assets, right?
That's very true.
So, so if let's say I'm new into the business, what steps would you give to somebody like me who's new to the business, who knows nothing about insurance?
So the first thing you have to get in touch with a professional insurance agent. A professional, I mean somebody who has gone to school and understands the law of insurance. Right. And in insurance, we have special areas. There are some people who are specialized in property, casualty, and commercial insurance and business insurance. So as I'm listening to this is a guy, the CEO of Kisii Yard. This is you're gonna need commercial insurance and business insurance. So the commercial insurance is gonna cover your business, and it's gonna cover your property or the equipment he has in his truck, and it's gonna cover his vehicle. So for the vehicle, it's gonna need liability insurance, which means you will drive your vehicle from your home or your office to the job site, and somewhere between here, and if you run into an accident, and the insurance company, when you file a claim, is going to be able to cover the losses that you caused towards. You might hit somebody's car, or somebody might hit you and cause a damage, or one of your equipment you have in the truck. And if something happens and it's not operating to the expected standard, that's where the insurance comes in. So the insurance takes actually a lion's share as an expense for your business. So you have to invest, and the insurance you buy, there's a policy we have, insurance policy. When you sit with an insurance expert like me, and tell them what you do, they give you a quote based on the duration you want to operate your business. So we usually have like 6 months policy, which covers you the entire time within 6 months. And then we have the 1 year policy. So depending on the limits, we do have limits. And depending on the business, so you will have to check with the state, like before I'm licensed. There are certain insurance requirements we have to meet. I know, for example, trucking for hire, if you want to transport loads or freight from one state to another state, you have to get the insurance requirements. For example, 1 million combined single limit liability. And you also have to get the cargo insurance, which covers the cargo itself in the cargo area. If something happens between you pick a load in Oshkosh, Wisconsin,
if it falls off the
then falls off the truck around Rockford, Illinois.
Yep.
And then the equipment is scattered all the highway, and everything is gone. It's a total loss.
Yep.
That's where the insurance comes in. So when it comes to loan, this one will cover you. The business insurance is called the business owner's policy.
Yep.
It's going to cover you when the equipment, for example, at your job site right here, if you are, for example, you are reversing your equipment and
Back up to a building.
yes, back up to a building or you hit somebody,
Yep.
that's where the proceeds will come from, and to recover that person.
Okay.
So insurance is very, very important.
Okay. So you mentioned like there is a 12-year month or 6-year.
Correct.
So for somebody who wants to do lawn care and make it seasonal, like for me, I do painting that summer, so I need to have a 12-month policy.
Okay.
So let's say somebody is doing lawn care, they just do the 6 months of the year.
Okay.
What are the benefits or savings between that and a 12-month?
Actually, we have
huge saving.
yeah,
Really?
yeah, and also the 6-month policy, they have like payment plans.
Yeah.
You can decide to pay a lump sum. Let's say if it was $12,000.
Yep.
Insurance sometimes is expensive,
What is it? I know.
so
Trust
you
me.
can attest to that. So if it's $12,000 to cover you for 6 months,
Yep.
if you decide to pay it upfront, there's huge savings.
Yes.
Okay.
Normally that's what I do. I just
Yeah,
pay all
huge
of it.
huge savings.
Yep.
But because of some reasons, most people, they don't have enough cash flow to cater for that, so they do an installment.
Right.
But when you do an installment, monthly installment,
Yeah.
it costs you more to do that.
Exactly.
And if you want to save, you can talk to your insurance agent. They can advise you. No, we are out here to to advise our clients,
Yeah.
to help them do savings in business, because you want to minimize costs or expenses and maximize the profits.
Exactly.
That's why we are out here. And when you have a business like this, you come to my office, we sit down, I do the need analysis and for your business, and then tell you like, okay, according to your budget,
Yeah.
this is the pay plan. It's gonna help you because you're gonna save this much.
That's a really important thing you said, rather, because I see like a lot of people, they just make phone call and like they just throw numbers out there.
Yes.
And I think if you really want to do your research, it's better to work with somebody local. Go to their office, tell them what's your business,
Yes.
and from there they can write you a quote.
Yeah.
Instead of price shopping and choosing what is
Yes.
the cheapest, because cheapest is always the most expensive.
Yes, you have to think about the interests of your
Yeah.
clients.
Yeah.
And if you come to my office and I offer you a good service,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow you're gonna tell somebody,
Right.
and then the next day you're gonna get more referrals,
Right.
and that's how the way the business is supposed to go. So it's not like you wanna sell. Of
Yeah.
course, I completely understand. You wanna sell to make some money,
Exactly.
but you wanna sell a quality
Yeah.
service, quality insurance.
Exactly. And like that's why I was telling you here. Like
Yes.
like my equipment, it's not cheap,
Yes.
but it's the quality, and the quality is what makes you stand from the competition or
Yes.
other insurance people who sell. What you call them, agents?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you would recommend for somebody, if they start the business, call the local and go sit down, explain, and go from there.
Yeah, because you can go like Google and get phone number and try to call people, different people. People can give you crazy quotes.
Yeah.
And what I'm really talking about here is about quality insurance.
Right.
Somebody can give you a cover,
Yeah.
very, very, very cheap,
But you don't know what.
but
is
you don't know what
covered.
is in it. What you do is like go and understand your policy,
Yeah.
understand and ask questions, like what, for example, the deductibles. Usually when I sell insurance policies for small vehicles and trucks,
Yeah.
semi, box trucks, I sit with the client and tell them, okay, some of them they insist they want a cheaper policy. I say I can give you a cheaper policy,
Right.
but this is what's going to happen in the event of an accident.
Right.
Most people don't realize the importance of insurance until they are in a really, really bad accident.
And they wish, man.
Yeah, when it comes to deductibles,
Yep.
before they come to honor the claim and payout,
Yep.
you have to look. If you had a deductible of 2,500, that's what you have to pay out of your pocket before they settle. So the correlation here, I try to tell my guys, is like the lower the deductible, the more expensive it becomes. You pay expensive now, but when it comes to a claim, then you pay very little from your pocket. Like it's the same way you go to the hospital.
Yep.
You know, you want to do a small operation or something, and you have a problem. The doctor says, your insurance, you have to do a co-pay.
Yep.
It's the same way.
Okay. So let me ask you this way. I have many friends on business, and like there's this myth out there that I can't agree with them. Like sometimes insurance is a scam. Reason saying that is you have. That's why I say like it's important to work with your local. But like some people who don't know that they go to big corporation.
Right.
And when it comes time for them, or let's say I back up to a building, I would knock a brick off.
Okay.
For you to write that deductible, they're gonna have you pay your copay first, and when you file the claim, they wanna throw a face like, we gotta send somebody out there to see what you did and if it meets the policy. And I've seen many people like the insurance, like they don't want to pay that, and but the person has been doing that job paying monthly thousands and thousands of dollars. So like what would you have to say about that?
Yeah, in this country or any other, as I understand the insurance law, everything is all about proof. For example, you might set up with your friend and say, okay, I want you to reverse it, stay there so that I can, you can hit me and then I can file an insurance claim.
Yeah.
There used to be scams like that.
Okay.
You stage something. And to avoid that kind of situation, so they have to prove with documentation, with pictures, and talk to both parties to make sure that the accident really happened.
Okay.
Because you cannot say that, I'm somewhere in the Beaver Dam, I was driving and I've been hit by a deer. In the real sense, you are the one who came and, bunched your truck and put a dent in your truck. So all that, go ahead.
It's funny you said that because I did hit a deer a couple.
Correct.
I think it was last year, maybe even longer. And I have it's an investigator, insurance audit or something.
Yes.
And they came look at my car. It's like they found little hair. He took that as evidence.
Yes.
Like it did happen.
So it's about when it comes to, sometimes you cannot trust everybody unless you have proof. So what the insurance appraisal come. For example, if it's progressive, you file a claim. They have to send somebody
to come.
Or that's why I encourage people, when you are in an accident, don't accept. There's a procedure to report accidents. Don't say to somebody like, I'm very sorry, it's okay, that's a very small dent, you go. No. If you see something, they can come for you. Just involve the police, the law enforcement. They just come and write a police report, take pictures, and stay there. Don't leave until the police comes and say that, okay, you guys now, you can leave. So to answer your question, it's not really a scam, but when you file a claim, those guys need to come and show proof before they process. This thing is a process.
Right.
You don't expect like you damage your car today and tomorrow you get paid. So it is a stage they have to go. There's baby steps you have to follow until finally a claim is honored.
So my next question, like, what is when it comes to insurance, what are some red flags that you might advise people who are looking for insurance? Like, these are things to watch out for.
Yeah, it's we have different insurance companies out there.
Okay.
So what I would advise is, like, if somebody gives you a quote which is too good to be true, that's not true.
Okay.
So what you might do is get quotes from different, like 10 insurance agents.
Okay.
But what I can advise, if you live in a local town, for example, Wisconsin, search for a local area where you can walk to their office instead of writing them email
Right.
and getting a quote. Just if you live in Beaver Dam here, if you know an agent in Madison,
Yeah.
professional, go and see even their office.
And talk to them and
Talk to them, you know, one-on-one, like we are talking. Ask them questions and tell them to advise you. You are starting a business. How can you save?
Right.
Always read the fine print if they send you paperwork. Somebody can send you, like I said earlier, they can send you a quote. I can quote you, say, for this loan care, you're going to be paying $1,200 a month. And another one can quote you $600. You look at the face value and say, oh, I'm going to take this. You don't know what is in the policy.
The other thing that
Right.
I've learned about insurance, like I've got quotes like that, you know, the prices are all over the
Yes.
place. But the fine print is like when it comes like how much maximum can you get paid out. So, you know,
Yes.
someone say 500,000,
Yes. Yes.
some will be $1 million in a hospital, but like people don't pay attention to that.
And another thing I should caution these guys who are starting a business, when they quote you for the business, there are certain things they don't tell you up front. For example, if you are looking at your driver's license, they will quote you and give a price.
Yes.
They haven't checked the violations.
That you
And
committed.
then later, after 2 weeks, you will lock in the rate. They say, oh, you want to lock the rate in? It's $600 a month. The other agent quoted you for $1,200. Halfway, I've sliced halfway. Take this. When you take, and then after 2 weeks, they will go and run your license. And then they will send you now. And then you will say, oh, I've started my business, I have insurance, I don't want it to cancel in the middle. So you end, because of your ignorance, you didn't do more research, it ends up hurting your business.
Yeah. And I'm assuming once you lock it in, you can't get out the policy without some type of clause in there.
Yes.
So you're forced to upgrade to what?
Yeah.
1200,
Yes.
which,
So you have to discuss your business and what you want. If you don't know what you want in the business, ask him like, what this cover, what packages comes with this cover?
Right.
What does this cover in the event of this one? How much do I get back? What is my deductible?
Right.
You know, stuff like that. And if my vehicle breaks down on the way, you know, if they didn't give you like a roadside assistance, if they don't give you like a rental, for example, your vehicle here, you need to go to work every day.
I need to go to work,
You know, breakdown, you know, if they didn't give you the rental, you have to go and rent a vehicle by yourself,
which is
out of your pocket. Yes. But if you had that cover, it costs a little to pay monthly. That's how insurance works.
Right.
Insurance is there to help you when you run into trouble.
Right.
Yes.
So any other questions that I'm forgetting to ask you that you can think of that would be helpful to my viewers?
Other question you asked, that how would I help you to switch to my to my career? Because right now I don't know who's your insurance agent, but you can probably come to my office and sit down with me. I'll look at your policy, and I can give you a quote. You compare apple to apple. What you have on this hand and what you have on this hand. If you see mine makes sense, then that one I will leave it to you to decide if you want to switch or you want to continue with the same one.
Actually, the guy who covers my insurance is a family friend. So
Okay.
it's kind of like, I go to his family activity and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm family too. We come from the same town. We come from the same town. But anyway, it's something to be on a serious note. It's something you have to think about.
Right.
Insurance, like I said, is a lion's share in your business.
Right.
Though some people don't know, at the end of the year you can
Write it off.
it can be written off
Yep.
when you are doing your taxes.
Yep.
So the expenses you have, it can give you why the IRS can give you a break. Why? They are encouraging more people to get into the business. So talk to expert insurance agent. They can advise you. And if you don't know, don't think that you are throwing your money. No, it's an investment. Yeah, you are putting, and at the end of the day, if you are smart enough, you can, get a tax break.
And you want to be able to sleep peacefully.
Correct. Peace of mind.
Yeah, peace of mind.
And also this kind of thing, I forgot to tell you, we do. Don't even think. Don't think only about insuring equipment. We do other life insurance too.
Okay.
Because these things are operated by human beings.
Right.
At some point, if, for example, you are injured, you get a disability, and you are not able to operate your equipment, and we have a plan. You should talk to people. Most people don't know I do this, but usually when I do my videos, I throw it out. We do life insurance, which actually is called a kind of life insurance. You don't have to die to use it. When I speak like that, people say, how? Life insurance, like it's okay.
Yeah.
I die, somebody uses that money to pay bills. It's not like that. So the other one, it will cater for your disability income.
Okay.
For example, if the doctor says you have a chronic critical illness, you have like 6 months to live, the insurance company, they can take care of between the time you are living.
Okay.
They can supplement your income. Or if you are disabled, you don't go to work to bring money home, then that's the kind. But that's something we need. If somebody is interested, they need to come to my channel and contact me. All the information is there, and then we can talk about that.
All right. So pretty much that's already all I have for you regarding insurance. Again, I want to thank you for coming all the way to Beaver Dam and just spending your weekend with me.
Okay.
And I really hope you guys learned something. And if you have more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to him. I will put his link in the description below, and also his phone number. So that's all I have for you guys, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay, guys, my viewers will be looking for this guy. Please promote his channel too. I'm going to put the link below this video too, and if you need work, this is the guy to see. So Mr. Thomas,
all right,
thank you so much, and hope to see you next time.
We'll make more videos together in the near future.
Okay.
All right, take care, guys.
All right, take care. Bye bye.